a look at them. They thought they'd be up 3-1 at this time. Instead, they find themselves in a win-or-go-home scenario. This is unexpected.
Kevin, this is why they play the game. On paper, this wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe they got a little complacent. Maybe this raucous home crowd can snap them out of this trance that they seem to be in.
Well, they need something, that's for sure. Murray scanning the floor. Johnson a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels, and the layup's good off the glass.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
He was all alone on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's McDaniels, and it's Denver with the rebound. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Denver able to drain the three. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for Denver. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Bruce Brown comes in for Johnson. Hardaway's checked in for Christian Brown. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Murray. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dosunmu comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Basket counts.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Hardaway. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jokic has got 5 now.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
The previous play is under review.
To review the play, the question, did he get the basket off in time?
You know, with the entire series in the balance.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
sure they get the call right.
It's been all about Tim Hardaway for the Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Wide open look here for Murray. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Island bends it to Reed, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Dan Nasri is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasri, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Go Sumu. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you.
Hasm bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Murray kicks to Watson. Fires for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For the Nuggets, Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Hardaway. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Highland.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Edwards, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And Jokic slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Good on the triple. McDaniels got 7.
Well, usually McDaniels plays it pretty cautiously at the arc, so he really must have felt good about this shot.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Jokic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Dosunmu. 9 points in the game so far. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. From deep, Johnson buries the long-range jumper. He has 6.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Anthony Edwards hammers it home.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Brown finds Watson. Now here's Johnson. The tray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
It's good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Let's rev it up and get ready for your private by Arena Entertainment.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Denver Nuggets.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, that sounds like their offense right now. Clock work.
Speaking of clocks, I think you've had some run-ins with Big Ben Wallace.
An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his third assist on the night. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his third basket of the night. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, two things can happen on that, Kevin. Number one, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't. And the ball is thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number one pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a three, and the three ball is good. Johnson's got 9 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Jokic. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Okay, man, let's make some noise.
A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Bruce Brown comes in for Johnson. Hardaway subbed in for Christian Brown. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dosumu's checked in. The three. Hits it from three-point range. 14 points for him.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Outside Edwards. McDaniels on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the three, that really helps their spacing.
To the right side. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy, what he's in for.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good to see Gobert attacking the defense like this. Forcing them to foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he sinks the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Watson. Here's Hardaway. Lets it go with the three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back at... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court.
Well, the thing about Reed, he can shoot it, he can drive it, he collects offensive rebounds, he can come at you in so many ways.
Murray for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. Johnson, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Hardaway. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for Dosumu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Here's Edwards. Puts up the three ball from Anthony Edwards.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Jokic, nice use of the glass on the finish.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here is Gordon. Launches it. Buries the deep ball.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Count it.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Well, when Edwards is pulling out up fakes, it's borderline unfair.
The first one falls. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Gordon, pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that.
Jokic with the steal. Off the glass.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight for Denver.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And we will have a Game 6. They have forced a Game 6. Their sheer will and determination paid off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a must-win, and they played like it. I mean, they came out with guts, with heart, and they now have their sights set on doing it again in Game 6.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jamal Murray.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
And here's Denver. They're on a 15-6 run. Johnson outside. Brown fires. Missed on the three. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. It's a 16-point game. The putback, McDaniel. Jokic pulls it down. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
For three. And Tim Hardaway Jr. with the three.
Tim Hardaway.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the